Do we have anything else to say about the Thug jail calls? I think we kind of got jokes off at the beginning, but that's honestly pretty much all my thoughts. Like, this nigga was talking to his girl and was talking shit. And he calls himself King Slime. And like, you guys thought that this nigga gave a fuck. Like, this nigga's he's a criminal. Like, shout out Young Thug. I'm gonna listen to his music all the time. But like, what did you like? You thought this nigga was the nicest guy in the world? I'm so confused.
I don't even know what to say. I just don't like the way you said that he's a criminal, bro.
He factually did crimes. But he committed crimes.
Yeah, but the way you said it was so crazy.
I said it like someone who's never committed a crime.
You said it like
I've committed crimes.
What do they call the opposite of a what do they call the opposite of a Karen? Like the male version? Like a Darren.
Again,
he's a criminal.
Like a Todd.
I listen to Young Thug's music on the way to my 9-to-5 job. I love Young Thug, but I also don't expect this nigga to like be the nicest guy in the world. And I think that's totally fine. He was talking to his girlfriend on the phone, talking shit about niggas when he was in jail.
I mean, I think the biggest misstep in all this is like, yeah, we can criticize someone for talking on the phone, and I would hope that you talk about your friends in a better light, or your peers at least. But I do feel like the biggest misstep in all this was, one, going so hard after Gunna. I feel like that was a mistake, because it's like, obviously you've got a past too, and you've got things that happen to you too that you can't necessarily back up. And then I'm going back and forth on this podcast, this like over 3-hour podcast that I just watched, because I'm like, I understand why you do something like that. I feel like when you're Thug, right? Like, it's a little bit deeper than just like the internet. If you're Thug and this is all happening to you and everybody's kind of like eyes on you and almost laughing at you, you have to remember there's a certain section of people that you need to still have around you and still in your corner. Because at the end of the day, you live in Atlanta, you have like an inner circle and all that. And like, I kind of see what he was doing. He went to Big Bank, who's like a respected person in Atlanta, and he checked in with him low key, like on some like, yo, I don't really want to talk about this, but this is everything that's been happening with me. And like, I'm not going to just let this fly, and I'm not going to let y'all play with my name.
Who is Big Bank?
Bro, that's like,
who is Big Bank?
And see, that's what I'm talking about.
Who the fuck is Big Bank?
And that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Young Thug,
but this is what I'm talking about.
Big Bank
but
for
that's
3
what
hours.
But that's what I'm
this
talking
nigga
about,
just
bro.
got in trouble for talking to Mariah the scientist
But that's
for
what I'm
hours.
talking about, bro.
Why are you talking to niggas?
You didn't even
shut up. Stop, bro. Stop talking,
bro.
Why?
But that's what I'm saying. You don't even like. I get it.
Can I say quotes from the interview?
It's important.
This nigga said, if you rat or turn gay, I can't fuck with you no more.
He did that.
He did say that.
Why would you even say that sentence?
But I'm saying,
where's his team at?
But I'm saying, damn,
Big
you're not
Bank?
even gonna let me.
My bad, go.
You're not even gonna let me finish, and you don't even know who Bank is. So like,
don't call that nigga Bank like you know him. Put the big in front of that. Put the big in front of that Bank. Don't call him Bank.
Why would I call him?
Don't call that nigga Bank.
You just calling somebody Slime, bro. Like, I'm just trying to shorten this.
I say he calls himself King Slime.
I'm saying, bro, there's certain characters in Atlanta that
what
are
Bank
like
do?
important.
What you do? No, because you call him Bank now. If you gonna call him Bank, tell me what he did.
Bro, stop. Bro, stop. Like,
because niggas can't tell me why he sat with Big Bank.
This guy never lets me talk, bro.
Go.
And that's why I almost, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Thank you for, yes.
Why do you say with Bank?
Because that dude is respected in Atlanta. Like, he's an Atlanta OG. Like, he's in the music scene. Like, he has like a street pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually watch the interview, you would even have learned that.
Yeah.
Because he says multiple times, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you, OG, da-da-da-da-da. Because, like, at the end of the day, Thug, you low-key need protection, bro. Like, you got to think about it like that. Like, bro, if you're Thug, you've been protected your whole life because you've been respected your whole life. But as soon as you lose that respect in a place like Atlanta, where you do have ties to certain things can get dangerous for you on some, like, not even people are going to come after you, but you're not going to have people to be around you. Like, you can't even go to the club, bro.
Isn't he on probation?
Yeah, and?
Stay home.
That's, bro, and that's what I'm saying. What kind of conversation is this?
Bro, this nigga dropped an album with Chris Brown and there was slaps on it. Go be with that nigga. Your girlfriend makes R&B music.
I'm trying to have a productive conversation about why this happened. I don't agree with him doing it. I'm saying he didn't do it for us. He did it so he could be cool in his city.
He's not cool in his... Young Thug, I don't matter to tell Young Thug if he's cool in Atlanta or not. I don't matter if he could go to LA. It don't matter. Wherever the fuck I am, Young Thug could be at and do it. I fuck with Young Thug. Young Thug is one of my favorite artists ever, right? So I don't want none of that to get misconstrued. But I think that he is someone who just left jail, was immediately thrust into the spotlight. I think that on top of all of the trauma that Young Thug probably has in his life, then having some of the closest people in his entire life switch up on him while he was locked up and had nothing like to do at all. His hands were completely tied, fighting a public case for what, 2-3 years? Like, he's been dealing with all this turmoil, comes out and is like getting his messages leaked and everything. Like, it just feels like he's not in a good mental state and no one would be.
I agree
So
with you.
I don't think putting him in front of a mic with anyone, even Mr. Big Bank, is a good decision. And I think that I understand why he did it, but I think if he really had an OG who wasn't trying to also get a little bit of, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, Big Bank, no one was talking about that nigga before this. Like, he stands to benefit from this too. I'm not acting like he doesn't. And again, I'm not shooting at niggas because again, I don't know you and I ain't nobody. But I'm like, I feel like someone should pull him to a side that really cares about him and be like, yo, bro, sit down for a minute. Don't talk to nobody. Don't tweet nothing. Don't say nothing, bro. There's clearly an agenda against you.
Bro, I agree with everything you said on the he shouldn't be like doing the camera thing or whatever, but I'm trying to explain the reason why he did it.
But I'm saying I'm saying that there was multiple steps before he did what he did where this could have been stopped, and let's discuss that so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, he shouldn't have tweeted anything. If anything, you should tweet
Fuck
that
the
the phone
tweets.
calls were AI.
Bro, fuck the tweets. We know niggas who, bro. Niggas who are
The tweets
coming
made it
out of
worse.
jail. But I'm saying, like, it's fine for him to tweet because, again, like, putting it into context, this nigga had no voice, no freedom at all for years. He's going to exercise his ability to say whatever the fuck he wants. But again, someone needs to take this extra step and realize what's happening and have a conversation with him. He's going to fuck up. Young Thug is going to say the wrong thing. You can't expect him to be fucking perfectly media trained all the time. That's not the type of nigga he is. But like, someone around him that cares, that has stake in this operation needs to fucking fix this before we lose. This is one of the biggest artists ever. You know how I was talking about Young. Bro, I said Young Thug was better than Tupac. And really stand on that shit till this day, bro.
But I think you're like, and I'm on your side, but you're talking about music. I think he's concerned about real life.
No. I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about legacy. I'm talking about the shit that pays the real life bills.
I'm talking about being able to walk outside your house as a real human being. I'm not talking about all that.
Young Thug could do that. With or without this conversation. Do you think niggas is really trying to knock Young Thug head off like that? If he don't talk to Big Bank?
I'm saying that if you had 20 security guards and you fell out with all of them, you're not moving the same. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not about him being, it's about him being a public figure and people knowing he has money and resources and all this different type of stuff. It's not about, oh, I don't like you, so I'm going to do that. It's more about like, bro, you got to move differently.
But if he fell out with
In
them
your
niggas,
home.
okay, so say he fell out with them 20 niggas and he goes on this podcast, what does that change?
Because he checked in with an OG.
Bro.
That's real. Like, I'm not making that up.
So just because
But
he
you
sat
know,
down,
like I guess it's not the same level, but you know Baby Jade.
bro, tell me who this nigga is.
Do you know Baby Jade?
No.
Okay, so we're just talking about Atlanta politics and shit. Then you don't know.
Can
So
you
it's okay.
tell me?
I literally-
Educate me.
Bro, I literally told you didn't listen. I said
You said he was an OG.
Yeah, he's an
What
OG.
did he do?
No, what OG of what?
How do you,
This is dumb.
This is not dumb.
If you rewind this conversation, I literally said he's an OG. He's been in the music scene. Like, he's got ties in Atlanta. Like, he's very well
But
respected.
what did he do in the music scene?
I don't know, bro.
So nobody. Okay.
I don't know what he specifically did.
This nigga was a drug dealer, mob boss, gangster, whatever you want to say.
That's insane.
Why is that a bad thing to say?
He's talking
Why
like-
is that a bad thing? Nigga seen BMF.
I'm gonna just call you Karen from now on.
Why?
Because that's an insane thing you just said.
Why?
That's an insane thing you just said, bro.
Bro, niggas
Why
say
are you
that
talking about
Jay-Z.
people like that?
What's wrong with that?
You just made hella assumptions. You don't even know who he is.
I mean, you said he was an OG that's got mad ties.
He's an OG. That's what an OG is in the game. That niggas is dancing around what he did, bro. But
You
why
said
is that
he's
a bad-
been in the music scene for a long time. I
I'm not
can't say
saying
anything he's done musically.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the respect. I'm saying that niggas need to talk about him for what he did. And the fact that he's moving around and co-signs Thug matters. Cool. All that is fine. That doesn't, he could get stamped by Big Bang without having a 3-hour sit-down conversation interview with him, is what I'm saying.
No, I agree. I think this conversation was not the best way to approach it. But I think if you're just like thinking about it from his perspective too, like, you gotta fight clips with clips, low key. Like you got to fight all the internet audio and all that
That's
with
not-
your own clips. And your
Young
own story.
Thug is not. Young Thug is in a different class.
And I agree with you. And to be honest, I'm going on to a different take here. I think after 35, it's time to stop rapping.
Well,
to
no.
be honest.
Well, no.
I think it's time to stop
Well,
rapping
no.
because I think,
That's
or
just
at
wrong.
least you have to consciously and like actively change what you're talking about because at the end of the day, bro, you can't be 35 portraying the same image you were at 23. I think that's the problem with a lot of artists right now is that they're trying to portray an image of a younger self, of a more limber self. And I feel like these things are different, bro. You could tell Thug is old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could tell he cares about different things. You could tell that when he came out of jail, like things changed for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is more the conversation we should be having. It's like, bro, why are we not just having more adult conversations? Why are we trying to act like the same person we were? You know what I'm saying? I do hope that as Thug transitions into this new phase in his career, whether he continues to do music or not, that he at least tries to be like more that OG figure. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he's not really been that. Even though he does help and put people on, like I don't think he's ever tried to do that, to be honest.
I think Young Thug has always been looked at like that to me. When I look at Lil Baby, Gunna, the QC niggas, it was always Young Thug had the money, had the motion, be it in the streets or in rap, and was looking out for people. That's why when I say what I said about Big Bank being whatever his background is, I put respect on that. I don't put disrespect on that. I don't like downplay that because I think that those people really have influence. And even though their life might not be in the best position, I think that they make sure other people, especially those with potential, stay on the straight and narrow. So I think there is a very, very important place for everyone moving in that way. And I think Young Thug, to every young nigga in Atlanta especially, was looked at as that. It's him, Future, them type of niggas. Because they were also tapped in with the youth sonically from a music standpoint. They was fucking with them and making music that they was also rocking with, but also had the knowledge to give them and impart upon them from the past generation of how music was, how life was, how they got here, all that shit, right? What he's doing now is like, it's like playing like he's not that. He's moving like someone who's not already established. Young Thug did enough before he went away to where if he called it a career, that's a legendary rapper. He's moving like someone who still has something to prove. It's like, yeah, some shit happened. Yeah, niggas fell out, but you was away. No one was really pointing a finger at you. And when you came out, everyone was happy you were home. So obviously the falling out with Gunna and shit like that is whatever. But like, he threw fuel on the fire when he started tweeting shit. Young Thug don't need to be tweeting shit. You know, once he started doing that, I think that that's when it was like, all right, bro, like we don't need to hear from you that much. You need to kind of, I don't know, he should be a mysterious figure almost damn near at this point in his career.
I agree.